You know what the biggest con job in America is? It ain't the stock market. It ain't crypto. It ain't even the tax code. It's the guy driving the leased BMW with $17 in his checking account. It's the girl with the designer bag who can't make rent. It's you pretending you're something you ain't, bankrupting yourself to fool people who don't even care. They call it looking successful. I call it the image racket. And let me tell you something. You didn't hear this from me, but the suits, they're the ones running it. And you're paying the VIG every single month. So sit down, keep your voice down. What I'm about to tell you is going to make you sick. See, there's a war going on, not with guns, with looks, with appearances, with the illusion of wealth. Every schmuck on Instagram, every kid with a ring light, every guy leasing a Rolex he can't afford. They're all soldiers in the same army. They're all fighting for the same thing, status. And the five families, the luxury brands, the car companies, the fashion houses, they're sitting back, collecting envelopes while you bleed yourself dry trying to impress strangers at a stoplight. This ain't about vanity. This is about control. They convinced you that if you don't look rich, you ain't worth nothing. And that lie costs more than anything they're actually selling. Turn on the television. Open up your phone. What do they tell you? Dress for success. Fake it till you make it. People judge a book by its cover. That's the story they sell to the mooks. That's the line they feed you. So you'll walk into that dealership, sign a 6-year note on a car you can't afford, and drive it home feeling like a made man. Meanwhile, the actual made man, the billionaires, the guys with real money, they're wearing t-shirts and driving Hondas. You think Warren Buffett's got gold chains? You think Zuckerberg's rocking Gucci loafers? Nah, they don't need to prove nothing to nobody. But you, they got you convinced otherwise. But between you and me, it's a Fugazi, a setup. The image racket is designed to keep you broke while making you look like you're winning. And the beautiful part for them is you do it to yourself. Here's how the con works. It's elegant, it's brutal, and it's been running for decades. Step one, they sell you the idea that appearance equals success. You see the guy in a suit, the girl with the jewelry, the influencer with the penthouse, and your brain says, that's what winning looks like. Step two, they make it easy to buy the appearance. Financing, leases, credit cards, zero down, just sign here. You could look like a millionaire for $300 a month. Seems like a bargain, right? Wrong. That's the skim. That's the monthly VIG they're collecting while you think you're moving up in the world. Step three, once you're hooked, once you got the car, the clothes, the watch, the lifestyle, you can't go backwards. You can't downgrade because now everybody knows what you look like. Your coworkers, your family, your so-called friends on social media, you're trapped. They built you a prison made of leather seats and logo belts, and you walked in voluntarily. Yeah, what? Nah, he's still paying the lease. 4 more years. Hold on, I'm explaining how the game works. Where was I? Right, the trap. So now you're stuck. You got the stuff, the image, the appearance of success. But look me in the eye, what's it costing you? The car payment, the insurance on the car. You can't afford to crash. The designer clothes you wear twice. The dinners you buy to keep up appearances. The vacations you put on credit. Because everybody's doing it. You're earning 60, 70, maybe 80 grand a year, and you're spending like you're clearing 200. You got no savings, no emergency fund. You're one transmission failure away from a financial bust out. And here's the kicker. Nobody cares. The people you're trying to impress, half of them are faking it too. The other half, they're too busy worrying about their own image to notice yours. You're going broke, trying to impress people who are going broke, trying to impress you. It's a circular con, and everybody loses except the bosses collecting the payments. I've seen it 1,000 times. Good people, hard workers. They had potential. They had a future, but they wanted to look like they already made it. So they bought the image. They financed the dream. And then one day the music stops. The job goes away. The market crashes. Life happens. And they look around, and you know what they got? Nothing. A closet full of clothes they can't return. A driveway full of metal they don't own. A credit score in the gutter. They took the cannoli and left you the gun. That's what the image racket does. It makes you look rich while making you actually poor. Now come closer, because here's the setup. Here's how you flip the script on these mutts. Right now, this second, you're paying interest on a lie. Every month you keep up that appearance. You're paying the VIG to the 5 families. Your car, that's 400, 500, 600 a month to look successful at red lights. Your wardrobe, that's another few hundred. So people think you got taste. Your social media lifestyle, that's trips, dinners, experiences you can't afford. Also, you can post a picture that says, I made it, but you didn't make it. You're paying to look like you made it. There's a difference. And that difference is called debt. It's called stress. It's called waking up every day knowing you're one paycheck from the edge. You want to know what real wealth looks like? It's quiet. It's boring. It's the guy driving a paid-off Toyota with 400 grand in index funds. It's the woman wearing the same jeans she bought 5 years ago who owns 3 rental properties. Real money don't need to scream. It whispers, and it never ever goes broke trying to impress nobody. So here's what you do. You stop paying the VIG. You stop feeding the image racket. Step 1, kill the audience. Stop performing for people who don't pay your bills. Your life ain't a show. Your worth ain't tied to what you're wearing or driving. Step 2, get ugly rich, not pretty broke. You want the appearance? Earn it first. Build the wealth in silence, then decide if you even want the stuff. Most times, by the time you can afford it, you don't want it anymore. Step 3, remember who you're really competing with. It ain't your neighbor. It ain't Instagram. It's yesterday's version of yourself. Are you better today than you were last year? That's the only scoreboard that matters. The real con in the suits convinced you that looking rich is being rich. But it ain't. Looking rich is the fastest way to stay poor. And being rich, that's something nobody needs to see to know. So here's the offer. I'm extending you a chair at the table. You want out of the image racket. You want to stop bleeding money to impress people you don't even like? Hit that like button. Subscribe. That tells me you're serious. That tells me you're ready to stop paying protection money to the brands, the banks, and the illusion. This is a tool. It ain't a costume. It ain't a performance. It's power. If you use it right, the question is, are you going to keep blowing it on looking rich, or are you going to start building rich? Think about it. You got one life, one ledger, and every dollar you spend on appearances is a dollar you ain't spending on freedom. Now get out of here. I got collections to make.